everyone, Big Game Al here, back again with part 2 of the PlayStation races. So this one is PS2, PS3, PS4 and that one lonesome PS5 game that I own as part of the racing series. So yeah, let's get into it with the PS2. So we'll have to have another jump cut because I could just about fit the PS2 and then afterwards I'll be able to get the 3, 4 and 5 all on it. So yeah, let's get into this. This is all thanks to Retro Red Steve again, who requested this. Also, if I look like I've got a bit of red thing in my face, I have, because when I was putting my light on, it fell on my head. So yeah, putting my lighting on it. As I picked the cable up to plug it in, the whole lamp come down and hit me. But lucky enough, it's still working. I've just got a nice big red mark on my head. Right, so let's get into this. So first up, we've got 18-wheeler. There's the light. Look, there you go. A bit of proof here. There is a light out there. I didn't make up this lump on my head. 18-wheeler American Pro Trucker. It's a racing game. He races a truck. Right, we've got 187 Ride or Die. This one's a bit different. This is, you can play this on your own, but if you have a second player, the second player controls basically the person shooting. So yeah, you don't actually get to drive if you're player 2. But it's quite an entertaining one. There is split screen modes as well, so yeah, if you do want to do both driving, there is like things. I think the main story is actually just the one person driving. We've got 4x4 Evo 2, which hopefully is better than the 4x4 game that Ross played on the PS1, because that was awful. Right, we've got ATV Off-Road Fury 3. Now I do like the ATV games, as I told you. So yeah, there you go. There's another one for you. Bit of quad biking. Right, then we've got Big Mother Truckers. Yes, say it as you want. Big Mother Truckers is so good they made a second one. I don't actually own it yet. I need to pick that up. But yeah, we've got the first one. Now I quite like this game. Cell Damage Overdrive. This is I guess you could call it a kiddie style racer, but I quite enjoyed it. You pick up different weapons and stuff. Guy there with a massive chainsaw. It's very entertaining. Then we've got Crash Nitro Kart, which is basically another Crash Team Racers. Just upgraded for the PS2. We've got Destruction Derby Arenas. So yeah, I had to pick this one up. I do love the Destruction Derby games. So you've got racing and you've got demolition on there. So whatever way you want to play it, you can. And you got Driven to Destruction. Now, I've not played this yet, but this was recommended to me by Ross, and he said, if you like Destruction Derby, you're going to like this game. It's pretty much the same. So yeah, I picked it up and I've not played it yet. One of my more recent pickups, we've got Earache Extreme Metal Racing, which I'm assuming is going to have a really good soundtrack on it. It does say on here 48 ear-splitting audio tracks, over 3 hours of music, over 1 hour of videos, rare clips you've never seen before. There you go. The game don't look all that, but at least we'll be able to listen to some good music while playing it. Right, then we've got Grand Theft Auto, because everyone loves Grand Theft Auto, so this is number 3, A-Spec. So these got a bit more futuristic when they got up to this up here. We've got Grand Theft Auto 4. This one is the real driving simulator. So this is just basically the same. You buy cars, you can upgrade them, make them better. Buy new cars when you earn the money. I don't know if this one has the same sort of gameplay to it, but this is the Gran Turismo Concept 2002 Tokyo to Geneva. Was I called them all Grand Theft Auto? They're Gran Turismo. I do apologise. But yeah, I don't know if this has got the same ability to buy and sell as you do with the other games, but yeah, I've added it. We've got GT Racers. So this is basically just your normal street racing game. The Italian Job, LA Heist. Now I believe this has got a storyline to it, so if you do like the Italian Job, get yourself that game. We've got Mashed, Fully Loaded, another one of the Destruction Derby type ones by the looks of it. It's got some Micro Machine vibes to it. Looks pretty good. Maxed Out Racing. It's like an arcade style racer. Talking of Micro Machines, there it is. Everyone loves a bit of Micro Machines. Upgraded to a bit of HD, or whatever it was back then. 480. Well, not 480, 1080. Who knows? Could be 4K if you got the right TV and right setup. Right, and then we've got Noble Racing. Now I don't know much about this, but I grabbed it because it was a bit of a pound. Oh, do apologise. Oh. But yeah, I don't know much about that, but yeah, why not? And then we've got Outrun, everyone's favourite, Coast to Coast. So if you love your arcade racing, this is your go-to game. A lot of people growing up in the 80s would have played this, 80s and 90s. Penny Racers, the cheaper version of Gadget Racers. All part of the same series. Yeah. It looks alright. I see Ross playing it again, he weren't too bad. RC Revenge Pro. So hopefully Rock and Roller has got this one. For this one you get to play as the little RC kart. Then we've got Richard Burns Rally, who I'm guessing is some new up and coming rally driver at the time. But I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? If you know who Richard Burns is, let us know. Richard Burns. Right, onto the last pile of PS2 games. We've got Ridge Racer 5. Because everyone loves a Namco racer. There you go. Right. Another one, part of the Gadget Racers series, I believe, is Road Trip Adventure. Don't see much of a road trip on there, it just seems that you can play football at least. Right, then we've got New York Runabout 3 Neo Age. So I'm guessing this is just like the London and America racer, but just around New York by the looks of it. Probably part of the same series. Shocks Rally Reinvented. Not much gameplay shots on the back, just a load of cars. Got Smash Cars, which doesn't look that great, but it might be fun. I'm wondering why it's got a big dog on the front. Are they like supposed to be rally cars again? Or little RC cars? I don't know. Smuggler's Run. Everyone loved this game back in the day. So yeah, number 55, 55th game to come out. My copy's a bit battered. Got a bit of sticky stuff on there, but try and get it off one day. Nah. This one's not a car racer, but I've chucked it in here anyway because it needs to be part of the racing series. And that is SSX Tricky. Yes, snowboard racing. Downhill snowboard racing. Now, with best soundtracks in there and everything, so definitely one that you need to get into the racing collection. Although you might not count it as a racer, but I do. Right, then we've got Toka 3 Racing, Toka Race Driver 3. There you go. Don't know why I put the 3 in front there. And it's at the back. Just I'm looking at it wrong. But anyway, there you go. Toka touring cars, basically. The third version of that. We've got Wacky Racers, starring Dastardly and Muttley. Yes, they're back again to try and stop you with their shenanigans. Loads of fun to play. Right, this was one of the launch titles for the PS2. This is Wild Racing. Nah, I don't know much about it, but Looking at the screenshots, it looks very wild. Yeah, still got my sticker on there. This is number 9 of 9th game ever released. Right, then we've got, oh, we've upped it. We've got the 5th game ever released here. We've got Wipeout Fusion. So just like the PS1 racers, they had a Wipeout game as one of the first games. So did the PS2. Now if you like your hover car racing, well, they're more like spaceships. Definitely one for you. Right, next we've got a bit of a weird one. Don't know if you'd class this as racing, but it's WWE Crush Hour. So yeah, we've got it's probably more of a destruction derby type one. I'm not sure if there's any racing involved, but who doesn't want to put wrestling stars into cars? And the last one is another different one. We have got Extreme Express World Grand Prix. Yes, this one is train racing. So if you thought that snowboarding shouldn't be in there and whatever else, we've got trains now. Maybe this one will be a good one to do a video of. Oh, if you go too fast, you derail. You don't want to derail, you lose the race. It takes hours to get them trains back on, I know. Right, so that is the PS2 ones. Let's put these all back now and move on to the rest. Right, next up we've got PS3. So the first game I've got for PS3 is a Big Ben game. Everyone loves a Big Ben game. We have got Cyberbike 2, cycling sports. Now, if you like racing with a push bike, this is for you. I think Marcus from Dad and Lads, this is your sort of game. Get yourself it. You need it. Then we've got more Gran Turismo 5. Everyone knows Gran Turismo by now. What are they on now? 7 or 8? There's quite a few of them. Then we've got Gran Turismo 5, the prologue. So this was the one that they released just to give you a little taster for the full game. And you've got Gran Turismo 6. Right, then we've entered the world of Little Big Planet, and we've got Little Big Planet karting. So there he is, old Sackboy. I think this is the only racing game he actually made though. But yeah, there you go, bit of kart racing. We've got Mod Nation Racers. Now I think this is meant to be quite a good one. Not actually played it myself. Weighs a ton, must have the thickest manual in the world, and it has. My word. There's a heavy manual in that for a racing game. Right, then we've got Motorstorm. There you go, bit more racing with dirt cars and motorbikes and quad bikes and whatever else you want to find on there. And we've got Motorstorm Apocalypse. So you can see, look at that, the world is over for that guy. Whoever's driving that car, he's had it. And Motorstorm Pacific Rift. So yeah, this one's got a bit more adventurous. They've gone out to like a jungle or a deserted island by the looks of it. So yeah. Right, and the last one for the PS3. I'm only collecting PS3 exclusives. So if there's any that I'm missing, please do let me know, because I like to add the PlayStation 3 only on PlayStation titles, like this one here, Twisted Metal. So yeah, they didn't even bother giving it a new game, they just called it Twisted Metal again. Now I believe I bought this and then a few YouTubers shouted it out saying it was rare and hard to find, and yeah, now it's worth a bit of money. Probably I could probably trade it in for more than I bought it for, so yeah, I'm happy with that. So yeah, right, now we're on to PS4, where you might see a few sealed games. And the first one's sealed. We've got Big Bobby car, the big race. So I should play this because it's meant to be an easy platinum. I do like these sort of games, to be fair. This is one that Ross Borhoho was streaming back in the days where I used to be silly with my money, and just whatever he was streaming I used to buy it just for the fun of it. And yeah, and I've still got this one sitting on the shelf, still sealed, along with the next one. Can't drive this. So I bought this because I see this was out on the PS5 when it first came out. And it looked good. So I bought myself this game, which I should have bought on the PS5, and then after I bought it I decided to buy the PS5. So yeah, this could have been my second PS5 game, but no, I got it on PS4. I think it might have a free upgrade, I'm not sure. Doesn't say it anywhere, but you never know. Might be able to play it in the full HD version it's meant to be done on the PS5. Right, and the next one I bought because of Callum Retro Ghetto. He showed this game. I believe it was him anyway. Gas Guzzlers Extreme. Was it this one or was it a different one? It might have been a Switch game that I bought actually, what he showed. It might have been this one, I'm not sure. But if it was, thank you for the recommendation. Although I haven't played it yet. Right, as always on every system you've got to own a Gran Turismo game. So we've got Gran Turismo Sport. Now I do need to get the PS5 Gran Turismo 7. But yeah, I'm still waiting for it to drop down in price a bit. But that is one I will pick up in the future. But anyway, here we are now. Gran Turismo Sport. This one I have played. I played it on Game Pass. And then it went off Game Pass and they don't have a physical version for the Xbox. So I bought the physical version for PS4. And that is Hot Shot Racing. So this is another arcade style game. It was pretty fun when I played it. So it's definitely one I want to get back to. Yeah. Right. The next one I picked up because I needed to help Ross of Bohr out again. Another one he was streaming. But there's some multiplayer achievements on it for online. And I helped him out, so I only have a couple of achievements on this game and they are all the online ones. And that is Mini Motor Racing X. Which basically is some weird little racing game on these small tracks. And you can basically barge people off into the sea and whatever else. And get rid of them. Right, my latest PS4 pickup is NASCAR Heats, because everyone loves just driving around in circles for 4 or 5 hours. Especially me, so I had to get it. Right, another one that I've got sealed here, but I've actually played, because I played this around Eddie Rollercore's house. And that is Nippon Marathon. So yeah, this probably shouldn't class as a racing game, but it's basically a running racing game. It's quite funny. So you got multiplayers and you try and race to the finish. There's all obstacles in the way. And yeah, I actually done quite well on this and won. Right. Oh, here we go. Another pile of games here for what I bought watching Ross's streams. So we've got Police Chase, and this looked absolute garbage, but I bought it anyway. But there you go. Speed Free Grand Prix. Now I bought this one. Did I buy this because of Ross? He might have streamed it. But I bought this one because I've got the Speed 1 and 2 games are quite hard to get on the Wii. And then they brought this one out for the PS4 and I see it and I bought it. I think Ross might have streamed it, I'm not sure. But one he definitely streamed was Super Street the game. And again, this looked absolute rubbish. So much so that on the back they don't even show any gameplay. So yeah, don't buy this one. This one is still sealed and probably will be for a very long time. Right, then we've got Trials Fusion. Not Fusion, this one is Rising. Trials Rising. I've got Fusion but I bought it on the Xbox One instead. So Trials Rising is this is the gold edition. It's not been opened. Still sealed. We meant to get some bits in there. 55 additional tracks and a sticker art book as well. There you go. All inside this gold edition, which cost me about £4 from the games collection. But yeah, this is your motorbike racing one, but it's more trick based and you're trying to get to the end. It's like a side scrolling 2D style one. And yeah, just trying to get to the end. Right, next up we've got Truck Driver. So I've got this because it's part of the Sedesco set, and yeah, a set I'm not going for anymore, sadly. If anyone's watching, I have actually got rid of a few on the PS4 that I had, because I had them duplicates on the Xbox One. So yeah, and then I put them all into the wall. Well, I used to keep them all separate at the end, but now I don't. Now I've just mixed them with everything, and I've got rid of a few that I don't want to play. So yeah, got myself some trade credit to get games I actually want to play. But yeah, this is pretty fun. This is basically a real truck driving simulator style game. Not really a racer. Although you're racing to get your deliveries there on time. Does that count? Right, another one that we've seen on pretty much every system except from the 360 PS3. I need to see if they've got a PS3 version of this game. It is Wipeout. So this one is the Omega Collection. So I only got this because I found this really cheap at a car boot. It was about 15-20 quid in CX at the time. This was like 3-4 years ago. I don't know what it's worth now. And yeah, I picked it up for like a £5. So this and a few others. I traded the others in to make the money back for this one. And I decided to keep this one. And the last game for the PS4 is another Sedesco game. It's Exxon Racer. I've kept this because it's a racing game, but I've actually got this digitally on the Xbox One because it was on sale for like £2 at one point, so I picked it up. But yeah, I think there is a physical on the Xbox for this as well, but well, I've kept that one in the collection for now. And the very last game to show you is for the PS5, my only racing game for the PlayStation 5. It is Gear Club 2 Unlimited, the Ultimate Edition, which probably ain't Ultimate anymore because I don't think, no, it's got no codes in there, so it probably had codes in there at some point, they've all gone. So there's over 1,800 miles on it, and 50 prestigious cars to master. There you go. Sounds like it's going to be a bit of a hard game. But yeah, so that is all of my races I've got on the PlayStation. If you want me to dig out all the ones on the 360 and Xbox One and OG Xbox, or as it's just known as Xbox, let me know. I know more people are more into the PlayStation games, so you might not be interested in the Xbox ones for racing. But yeah, if you are, let me know. If there's anything that I need to pick up, especially exclusives to the PlayStation, let me know, because I definitely want to add racing exclusives for any PS1, 2, 3 or 4, or even 5. Like I say, I do need to get the Grand Theft Auto game. Gran Turismo game. Why do I keep saying Grand Theft Auto? Gran Turismo game on the PS5. Gran Turismo 7, I think it is. You never know, I might bite the bullet one day when I'm doing one of my CX and charity shop hunts and actually buy it. But yeah, for now, I'm holding off. But yeah, please do let me know. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Like I say, it helps me out. Let me know if there's any other types of videos you want to see, like other genes, not just racing. If you're into other stuff. Do you want to see a shum-up collection? I've probably got enough of them to do a video on it, who knows. Let me know in the comments. Right, that just needs to say thank you all for watching. And as always, got my own ending there. As always, thanks for watching. Bye for now.